So, who is the greatest of all time? Now, this is what's going on, guys. What's going on, Ty Squad? What's going on, everybody? Ty here with another video. Guys, so this is who is the greatest? Who had the greatest? Who's the greatest player of all time? And who had the best help on their NBA teams? Now, this is the Jordan LeBron debate, and we have seen the Jordan LeBron debate come up every year. Every year is LeBron better than Jordan? Some people from that watch '90s basketball will say Jordan was the GOAT. Some people will say this generation that LeBron's the GOAT, but in my opinion, I definitely think if it came down to my opinion, I would say both of these are the GOATs of basketball. Like you can say there's other GOATs that played the game, which I'm not counting out, but when this discussion comes up, is LeBron better than Jordan? I mean, is Jordan better than LeBron, or if LeBron's better than Jordan? I'm just going to say this: when we look at both of their careers, Jordan, his first year in the league, he only lost in the playoffs to the Magic with Shaq and Penny, and he lost to the Bad Boys the first time around. He lost to the Bad Boys twice, and he lost to Shaq and Penny when he came back from baseball to basketball. But Jordan still has 6 rings and a Defense Player of the Year award and a MVP, and he has 6 rings, like I said. But when you look at LeBron's stats, he made the playoffs. Yeah, we can all say that LeBron didn't have that much help when he came into the league because LeBron came in as the number one first pick overall with a lot of people saying when you come in the NBA, I'm just going to say this: when you come into the NBA if you're drafted into the NBA, there is if a big expectation if you're the number one pick overall. And LeBron has this seed. I mean, did that show the whole world what LeBron can do? Like he passed Kareem, he's the all-time scorer now because he passed Kareem this year. Um, but suddenly more, I definitely think when you look at it, from a standpoint, yeah, we can say Jordan had Scotty and Dennis Rodman and all of those guys. But here's the thing about Jordan. Jordan came back, won free, and then was like, okay, I'm going to leave baseball. I'm going to leave basketball. I'm going to leave the NBA. Let somebody else win. And during that time Jordan left, the only teams that won was the Houston Rockets and the Houston Rockets. But when Jordan came back, Jordan was kind of rusty, and that when he lost to the Magic, But he's only in the playoffs. He only lost again to the Detroit Pistons, the Bad Boy Pistons, the the Orlando Magic, the Boston Celtics. Like when I think when you look at who had the most help, yes, we can say Jordan had the most help his whole career, but LeBron has had more help. He has had more super, more. He has joined a lot of super teams. He has made a lot of super teams, and if LeBron doesn't go to Miami, I know people bring up this point. If LeBron doesn't go to Miami and free agency in 2010, he would. LeBron changed the North, how we see free agency today and how we see NBA teams today. And I'm just going to say that's just one point I'm going to bring up. And I'm just going to say this back to the debate. Who is better? Who is better? Is it Jordan? Is it? Some people will say that watch 90s basketball again would say Jordan's better. But some people that say LeBron was better will say currently he's better. He's better. But at the end of the day, it comes down to discussion. It will come down to discussion once LeBron retires because it's going to come down to that discussion because right now LeBron is still playing and he still looks like he's in his prime. But I would be kind of curious how this will how this debate going into years. Will this debate with other players be debated about? Because we all know that Steph and now they're saying Steph and LeBron and Jordan, but is there going to be more debates like these two players? We do not know, but we will just have to wait and see. Guys, sub if you're new and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And peace.